Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn 4 different options present in PowerPoint software. First one is action button. Under insert tab we are having a separate group. Insert tab, in illustrations group, shapes icon. So if you refer shapes icon, we are having action buttons. Already you might have experience of using shapes in MS Word, but in MS Word we are having only options up to callouts, but in PowerPoint software, in addition to all the above category, we are having one more category called action buttons. So action buttons are used to perform various options by clicking on this button. For example, this is used for performing back or previous slide movement. So this is for forward movement. So this is for moving to beginning of a slide, moving to ending of a slide, and this is to move to a home slide. So using this action button you can do various navigation option, and if you want to display some information you can also do it. By clicking on this button you will get some information, and in the same way if you want to display a movie while clicking on a button you can use this action button. You can also display some document by clicking on this. You can also display some sound by clicking on this button. So the thing is, using buttons, I'm going to simply place some buttons on the slides. So during the presentation, if the user click on the button, it will perform some actions as we mapped. Okay, so this is what the purpose of action buttons. Now I am demonstrating you how to insert action buttons into your presentation. See, first select the slide where you want to place the action button. So now I just want to place previous and next button to this second slide. Select the slide first, then go to insert tab, illustrations group, shapes icon, go to the last category action button, then choose the button whatever you want. See, you will get a plus symbol. Click the left mouse button and drag it. You will get this button on the slide. After that you have to map an action with it. So how will you map an action with it? Double click on it, hyperlink to previous slide. So this is what the action you want to map. But suppose if you want to map some other option, for example using this button you want to go to first slide, you can do it very well. So whatever the hyperlink option you are choosing, those particular action will be implemented for this button. Okay, so how will you map the action? Using this hyperlink too. You can also map for some file, can also migrate to PowerPoint presentation. You can link a URL, can link a slide. Okay, so in this way with the help of hyperlink option you can map a action to this button. But currently I have mapped go to previous slide option, and also I am going to insert one more button, that is next. Go to insert tab, illustrations group, shapes icon, click on. So using this I am going to move forward, that is next slide. So I simply map hyperlink to next slide, give OK. Now give a slideshow, observe the change. Now I am pressing previous button, the slide is moving to the previous slide. If I pressing this slide, the slide is moving to next slide. So what is the purpose of action button? Action button, I am inserting some buttons and mapping the action to be carried out while I click on the particular action button. So this is what the use of action button. Next we are going to learn how to import data from other applications. Okay, now currently we are using PowerPoint software, but you can also feed or load information or data from Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Photoshop, Adobe Reader. So whatever the applications may be anything, but you can load information from other applications to this PowerPoint slide. Now I'll explain you how to do it. So again, insert tab, text group. Under text group, we are having option called object. If you click on this object, a dialog box will be opened. See, either you can create a new application, new Adobe security settings, Photoshop image, bitmap image, equation, worksheet. So many applications are there. So whatever you want, either you can insert, create it newly, or you can create from file. That is, this is the option which is used to load a data or information from other application. See, now I am going to demonstrate you how to load an information present in particular Word file. For that you should choose create from file option and you should click on browse, and I am going to choose an application MS Word. See, this is what the information I want to load in my current presentation. Click the file to be loaded, and see here we are having two options. Either you can link the content present inside the Word document as a picture. See, when I click on this link, it is stating that it will insert a picture of the file contents into your presentation. Okay, all the content present in the Microsoft will be inserted as a picture. Now see the change. So as it is loading a file, it is taking time, but as I have used some other applications background for recording my voice, it is taking too much of time. But if you did in your system, in your desktop, it will not take so much of time.